Hello friends, this is Isaac Palmy, your Putin CS 158. This is my Unix 4th experiment. Uh, my experiment is the basic conversion using shell script. Shell script. So my questions is decimal to binary, octal about decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal, and binary to decimal, binary to octal, binary to hexadecimal, and octal to binary decimal and hexadecimal, and hexadecimal to binary. So coding for first. First I have used um, first I asked the user to enter the decimal number, and I'm going to read that with the variable called num. So first I'm gonna ask in the switch case for to select the user using the decimal to binary, decimal to octal, and decimal to hexadecimal, so that he can select anything as per his wish, and I'm getting it in the variable op. Now I'm getting this, I'm opening it in switch case. If the user want to select it from decimal to binary, means in the while loop, if this number is not equal to 0, then do rem equal to expression of dollar $m modulo of 2, and by bin echo dollar $rem and dollar $bin, and number should be equal to expression dollar $m divided by 2, so that this will be used for doing the decimal to binary conversion, and I'm gonna print it in dollar $bin. Then this while loop is over. Then if the user want to use from decimal to octal, means I'm using the while loop. If number is not equal to 0, rem do rem equal to expression of this number module of 8 and opt echo printing it in rem and dollar oct, a number equal to expression of dollar $m divided by n. So this dollar cot will be printed here. This is for decimal to octal conversion. If decimal to hexadecimal, means do with a module of 16. If in this thing hexadecimal will be for 10, it should show A, and for 11 it should show B, and 12 it should show C, 13 D, and 14 E, and 15 will be F. Then I'm going to close this switch case. This function is for converting the decimal to hexadecimal. Now I will show the output, and I'm closing the this switch case using ESAC, and my output, it will ask the decimal number. If I'm giving 10, it asks whether we have to in this switch case we are given one decimal octal or hexadecimal. Now I'm saying the to print in the binary, and decimal number is 10, and give it in decimal to octal, so the octal value is 12, and for hexadecimal and give it, so it will show it as A. This is the first one, and my second one is the conversion of binary to decimal, octal, and hexadecimal. So uh, same as the for experiment, I have given to enter the binary number. I am getting the binary number from the user, and I have given the in this also I am giving it in the switch case. So for the binary to octal, sorry, for binary to decimal, I am giving the power equal to 1. If this number is not equal to 0, do rem expression of uh, module of 10, and tem3 expression of dollar $rem into power, and the decimal will be dollar of decimal plus 10, this 10. So the power will be dollar of power into 2, and the expression dollar of num divided by 10. So it will print it in the decimal. For this is for binary to decimal. And for binary to octal of the same thing, but I'm giving it in power of 2 and by 10. And while if the decimal is not equal to 0, the same as thing, if not equal to 0, do expression of decimal divided by 8, and I'm giving module of 8, and the decimal place they are giving it in the divided by 8. So it will print the value of the octal value. And from binary to hexadecimal, if it is not equal to uh, if it is not equal to 0, the same function will happen here. While decimal is not equal to 0, the decimal is not equal to 0, it will be divided a module of 16, and the hexadecimal value will be taken in A, B, C, D, E, F. So my output is I'm getting the value in the hex, and the decimal value will be divided by 16, and the hex value will be saved for the conversion of binary to hexadecimal. So my output the same as the old x1. So I am giving a binary number. It is asking for binary conversion, so it shows the binary to decimal, and uh, I'm entering a binary number and giving the binary to octal, so it gives given the octal number, and I'm giving another binary number. I'm saying it to change to hexadecimal, so it shows that. My third experiment one is to octal to binary, decimal, and hexadecimal. So 3. The logic is same as the previous experiment, and here I'm asking the user to enter the octal number, and uh, if a number is not equal to 0, model of 10, and temp will be created into power decimal equal to expression of decimal plus temp, power of expression dollar power into 8, and number equal to expression of number divided by 10. Then it will be printed in the decimal. This is for the octal to decimal. And another thing, next one is to octal to binary. So first I will print from octal to decimal. And here, if the decimal is not equal to 0, expression decimal is model of 2, and bin will be echo dollar of rem and dollar of bin, and the decimal will be divided by 2, and this will be printed in the binary value. And for octal to hexadecimal, power will be 1, while the decimal is not equal to 0, it will be means module of 16, and the hexadecimal values will be taken in the A, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, and the switch case will be closed for this hexadecimal, which is created inside this thing. So now x is equal to echo of dollar of rem and dollar of hex, and the decimal will be expression decimal divided by 16. Then done this for octal to hexadecimal, it will be saved in this dollar of hex. So now I'm gonna show the output. Is such I'm gonna give an hexadecimal number, sorry, octal number. First, I'm gonna ask to change to octal to decimal, so it shows the decimal number, and I'm gonna give another octal number, and I'm asking it to change to binary so that it gives the binary number, and uh, octal number is 8 given, and operations to perform hexadecimal number is 8, so it gives. And my fourth one is to hexadecimal to binary. uh, my program is uh, for the conversion of the hexadecimal to the decimal, binary, and octal. I use the switch case. In that, the variable of dollar of p, first the I base and O base will get the it will all be already saved as 16 for the decimal one, and O base will be 2 for hexadecimal to binary. It will be always already it will be predefined inside that thing. So for hexadecimal to decimal, I have given decimal I base equal to 16 a number, and it will be saved in the decimal. For hexadecimal to binary, I base will be 16 and O base will be 2, and it is stored in the binary value. For this is for hexa to binary, and hexadecimal to octal, I base will be 16 and O base will be 18, which is already predefined inside this octal. So it will change from hexadecimal to octal. So my output is, so I'm gonna enter a hexadecimal number. So hexadecimal, it's asking whether it is hexadecimal, so it gives 10, and asking hexadecimal number. So I'm giving A. Uh, for changing to binary, I'm asking 1010 decimal A. So the octal value will be 12. So that's all for my Unix 4th experiment, the conversion, and thank you so much.